Hello, faithful, and welcome to a new edition of White Throne Metal Radio's Top 10 Songs. I am your host, Keven Crothers, station manager for White Throne Metal Radio, staff writer for Heaven's Metal magazine. Today we want to talk about my 10 favorite, we'll say top 10, but 10 favorite songs from LA melodic metal hard rock act Holy Soldier. Holy Soldier released 3 records back in 89, 90, 90. There were essentially three albums and a live record. The original debut on, this is the Rocks Records remaster reissue. Try to get all the glare off of that there. And then this was the original, released on Myrrh Records. They were signed to Myrrh. And then, like a lot of bands that were on Myrrh back in the day, they had secular distribution through A&M Records. Unfortunately, a lot of times that still meant that those albums went into the Christian section of Tower Records or the religious section of Tower Records. You weren't finding Holy Soldier next to Helix and Hyrax and Iron Maiden. The follow-up, Last Train. This is also the Rocks Records remaster reissue. This was also from 2017. Had a nice little gatefold on the inside and a little digipack thing there. The follow-up to all of these records came out in '95 with Promise Man, which is a total complete departure from what had gone on before, really. This one was released, however, on Forefront, which was part of and distributed by Benson Records, if memory serves me correctly. And definitely where we went from the LA 80s metal kind of deal, we went straight into mid-90s grunge. And then there was a live record called Encore that was released as well. But let's talk about my top 10 favorite songs. My 10 could definitely be very different from your 10. So please don't take this as some kind of, this is the all-time greatest, best things. I'm always amazed when I see folks who seemingly get, I don't know, I want to say offended, but I guess offended is a good word. You know what? This is my 10. Your 10 could be different. I've noticed this with a couple of other videos that I've shot. I can just tell you this. I was there during the time period. A lot of you who are watching these, you were probably there as well. And used to write for White Throne magazine back in the day as well. But let's get on with this. 10 favorite songs by Holy Soldier. And number 10, I had to pick one song off of Promise Man. Now, I know Promise Man, if you followed the band originally, I remember, for years, we heard about Holy Soldier in 1986, and 1987, and 1988, and 1989, and they, wanted a secular deal. That was the whole thing. That's what they held out for. And in some respects, I kind of missed it. But Promise Man, again, it's a grunge record. It really is. This is what Alice in Chains kind of Soundgarden, what have you. So of all the songs on this album, the title track is what I prefer the best. So coming in at number 10 is the title song off of Promise Man, which is Promise Man. And that record was also produced by David Safiro, guitarist, former lead guitarist for Blood Good. And he did a great job, I think, on all of the Holy Soldier material. Coming in at number 9 off the debut album is When the Rain Comes Down. Now, back in the day, I believe that would have, I have the CD, but I think that was like, song number 6, so it opened side 2 of your cassette. and it's a mid-tempo rocker. It's got a great bass guitar introduction, as it were, kind of kicks things off. Great song. When the Rain Comes Down comes in at number 9. Coming in at number 8 off of Last Train is Hallows Eve, that ode to Halloween. And it's a solid mid-tempo rocker. Again, a great hook. Stephen Patrick, who did the vocals for the first 2 Holy Soldier albums. Great. To me, it really resonated here. And I really found that this song, it's a great homage. It's a great, trying to have social commentary without being preachy. And at times, lyrically, for a lot of people, that's a pretty fine line to walk. And I think they did that well on this song. Coming in at number 8 was Hallows Eve from Last Train. Coming in at number 7, also off of Last Train, is the second track, which is Crazy. Cool kind of guitar riff that opens it. It's a little... When this record came out, most people want to say Holy Soldier hair metal band. And if you know me, I really hate that term, hair metal band. I really feel that Holy Soldier wasn't just this poppy, glammy kind of thing. And these 2 records, I think, really, they didn't sound like everybody else. And I think Safiro really helped them craft those songs to produce them well. And the guys themselves just did a great job. But Crazy... Again, I love the guitar work on that song. It's got a killer hook. Crazy comes in at number 7. Coming in at number 6 is off the debut, and that would be See No Evil. Now, they did do a music video for this song. I liked it. I think for a lot of people, this song ranks a lot higher. I just like some of the other songs better, frankly. It really does, has a great guitar riff to start. It's a mid-tempo, kind of slog through, and, speaking about abortion, in a very, again, even-handed. Some people will freak out how I use that term, but it's what I'm driving at there. So, See No Evil comes in at number 6. Coming in at number 5, opening track off of Last Train, Virtue and Vice, and it's a great song. I've always dug that tune. I thought it was a great song when I heard it originally, and it continues to be a favorite of mine. Virtue and Vice comes in at number 5. Coming in at number 4 is the opening track off of the debut album, Stranger. And I'm sure some of you are probably going, whoa, wait a minute, really? Yes. It's a great song. Comes in at number 4. A great riff, a great chorus, very melodic, but more upbeat. Definitely you could say a heavy metal version of Larry Norman's Outlaw. And one of the few times where Holy Soldier really brings in the name of Jesus Christ into one of their songs. But it's done in a way that's very, I'll just say, I don't want to say appropriate, but it's done tastefully. It's not like, well, sometimes, the Jesus per minute thing. And make the song more Christian because you say Jesus so many times in the song, which is kind of silly. But it's a great tune, upbeat, fast, great guitar solo. Stranger coming in at number 4. Coming in at number 3, Dead End Drive. Dead End Drive. That would have been side 2 from Last Train. Great song to open it. And how about we play a clip from that song right now? Dead End Drive comes in at number 3. Now, my top 2 songs here, I had to think about this long and hard, and they could actually flip-flop in a lot of respects. I think they're both great tunes. One is probably, I'll say, a little more poppy. The other one is definitely a heavier tune, and I've always dug this song. Coming in at number 2 is Cry Out for Love. Cry Out for Love off the debut. And I think the hook is solid. I think it's a strong hook. It's a strong song. Upbeat, kind of driving. Starts off as a pretty cool little intro nod, as it were. Great drum work. I don't know how else to explain it, but let's play a little bit of that song for you right now. Within our world, the naked eye can see the spirit of the ancient one that was, is, and shall be. His love is ringing in my ears, crying out to me. Cry out, oh Lord, I can't find what I'm looking for. Cry out. All right. Coming in at number 1. Number 1 is also off the debut record, Tear Down the Walls. It's fast. I like the chorus. It's memorable. When I went back through and I was listening to all of these albums, it was like, oh yeah, I remember this. I remember this. Used to play this all the time. And I got to see Holy Soldier just one time at the Omni in Oakland. I believe the first album had been released at that point, and great record all the way around. Great song, Tear Down the Wall. There you have it, my top 10 songs from Holy Soldier. One song I would have added to this list, but it's not a Holy Soldier song. It's actually a cover they did by the Rolling Stones, which is Gimme Shelter. Great cover, and I've always dug that song. Simply fantastic, but again, it's a cover tune and doesn't quite qualify for the rest of this. And it's kind of a shame that Holy Soldier, and I'll just a little addendum here, that it took them so long to get a record out. And I know that they were waiting for the right deal. They were waiting for the right offer, all of these things. I think the issue became they waited so long was that their opportunity, especially for that style of music, passed, like so many other things. I'm not saying that they should have signed to Frontline. I'm not saying they should have signed to Pure Metal or something like that. But perhaps, Guardian was signed to Enigma. Holy Soldier couldn't have got a deal like that, perhaps. Granted, they only did the one album. They sought their release and all this other kind of stuff for Guardian. But Holy Soldier, I wish we could have got another record of that 80s melodic hard rock metal. I think it would have been glorious, frankly. So, hey, if you like the video, what are your top 10 Holy Soldier songs? List them in the comments below. Love to, subscribe, share, link, all those fun things. I got another video coming up here momentarily. But thanks again. Don't forget to say your prayers, and God bless.